Alright, hello everyone. This video needs, or this battle needs no introduction. No intro today because, let's be real, like the main point of this is the 40-player battle. The 40-player free-for-all, no less. A 10v10v10v10 on, what is this map again? On Crescent Bay, a great map for these big kind of FFAs. And look, this game obviously was not meant for 40 people. Look how far this menu screen goes up on my screen. And you can barely see my little cat up there. But anyways, yeah. I would say let's get started. I have no one to introduce because there's 40 people. I ain't gonna be introducing nobody. Yeah, it is insane that we got this many people for this event, so I'm really proud of the Beyond No Reason team for this incredible accomplishment. By the way, let's start naming our teams. We got the blue team here, the greenish team here. This is just really rough. Red, yellow. All right, that's how we're running it. I know there's blue people up here. I know... we're gonna have to do our best, right? But we have Dracula here, making a laser tower here on the main island, and then Rinwin also coming onto shore. This will start with the map. A low of 2 for the wind speed, a high of 20. So a great wind. Probably not gonna be seeing solar collectors. That would be a little bit silly, wouldn't it? Either way, the wind speed is low right now, so actually solar collectors right now wouldn't be bad. Rinwin gonna be building that metal extractor. The metal here is I don't remember. I think it's like 7.2, and these are 2. So it's just, there's a lot of metal in the middle here. It's not make or break whoever gets it, but, you know, there's 5 mexes on this island. One of them's pretty goated. But yeah, so we have Marksman. Why did I say it like that? Marksman. Building a shipyard down here. I'm just super excited. This is so cool. We have Frosty's up here with his Legion drone plants. I guess we're allowing Scav and Legion stuff too. So we got a Legion commander here. With the Legion drone plant. They have a light gunship with stockpiling rockets, counterintelligence bomber, kamikaze drone. So I guess kamikaze drone looks pretty useful. The Juno bomber does not seem as useful. So they have no real bomber. Legion doesn't. Very good. Oh, another Legion commander. Is everybody playing Legion? No. Okay, we have Armada here. So a bot lab here for Rinwin. These guys look like they're on the same team. I think Rinwin is from this northern team. I guess that's how we'll do it. North, east, south, and west. Rinwin's from that northern team that we can see here. And yeah, this is crazy. I think someone did end up dropping out. Unfortunately, but still. Insane. Unfortunately, I did not get to play in this one. But happens to the best of us. So Matu creeping up onto the southern island with Reiko defending here with some laser towers. And I wonder if you're allowed to use energy converters. Because I know last time with the big player battle, it was only 32. So this is 40 now. You weren't allowed to use them, so maybe not. My computer's going to struggle either way. We're already down to 45 FPS, if you believe bar, which I don't, but still. Got a ballista, medium rocket bot. So I think a lot of people are going Legion just for the giggles. Maybe Scavians aren't allowed. It's just Legion. Either way, pretty interesting. So ballista here, taking a shot from the mace. Not sure how much damage our boy did there. Yeah, I think it's time for a new computer, ladies and gents. If only they weren't like $40,000, that'd be nice, huh? Ridan and N1N Holly Rocky in the middle here, going at it. And with the comm update, I wonder how this changes things. We won't be seeing any crazy comm on con D guns, or we shouldn't. I know there's some issues with like commanders on like air transports dying to a D gun, but either way, like not the air transport going down, but actually the commander dying. We'd have more ballistas here. What is their range like? Who are these guys? 460. I want to do a Legion only video one day. I'm trying out those fun things. Yeah, so N1N kind of getting hurt there. Going to be retreating. Torpedo urchins here are actually going to be doing quite well. Destroying the shipyard, I'm assuming. Yeah, down to 11%. She is going down there. So the northern team pushing pretty well against this western island. Ragna here and RTX with a great defense up on their island here. 2 beamers, got the radar tower, a couple comms here, making construction bots, as you do. Ragna's 2 commanders, so I think someone dropped out on their team is how that happened. Now Ragna's chilling. Yeah, you can see it down here, all the way down here. And yeah, this is just a ton of fun, and it's absolutely wild too. We have a Centaur here. Actually, one of my favorite Legion bots. Going to be taking pot shots at that medium tank, and it actually does pretty well. Not going to be dying there quite yet. Needs to focus on taking down some mexes though, doesn't it? And it looks like Matu is pushing onto this eastern island. Raiko is being forced back. He does have lobbers here, light plasma bots. Lots of love for the Legion this game. Going to be lobbing as they do, but they barely do any damage. So you're going to need a little bit more of them than that to get anything done, really. Anyone rushing tier 2? Not sure that's possible on 3 mexes. Kind of rough. Tier 2 will happen eventually, obviously. So we are allowing energy converters, or they did. Interesting. Alright, so this battle's going to get absolutely crazy. I imagine Ragnar's just going to... He's going to steamroll here. And where's Flash? Flash is over here. Yeah, goated. I think each team has like a pretty goated player. Actually, this blue team really doesn't. But they're still holding out pretty well. Forge 12-12 actually pushing up here with their railgun, the long-range skirmisher with that fat boy kind of body. Or maybe that's a mouser. Trying to take out that dragon's claw. Tons of pings up here. We do have Toasted Waffles pushing onto the mainland, trying to deal with this Karkanos. It's kind of like a right shield policeman type vibe. It's got a right shield and a little minigun there, or a laser gun. They're pretty good. They can take a beating. Their damage output isn't insane or anything, but it's pretty long range, and they're decently tanky and also not super slow either. Toasted Waffles feeling the hurt there, down to 36%. What's he got? Yeah, Kells is not defended here. Forge, I mean, he does have laser towers, so it could be worse, but there's nothing substantial, right? You're not stopping much here. Just some pawns and Churian down there. Yeah, it will be a slower start for all these players because everyone only gets like a few mexes, but still. It's still 40 players. Is that not crazy or what? It is crazy. I don't need you to answer that for me. Matu, yeah, tons of rocket bots here, the ballistas. And they do a bunch of damage. Matu looking like he wants to go for the D-gun there, but doesn't quite get it off. Pretty good at dodging rockets, though. I have to say, Ragna and other Ragna pushing forward. He's got the Cortex and the Armada Commander. He did not decide to go Legion today. And looks like he has a little Viking helmet on, too. Well, I don't know how he got that on, but I think it's pretty stylish if I do say so myself. And RTX pushing up as well, so yeah, commanders are more of a threat now, I would say, with the change. It's hard to say, but they seem to be doing pretty well. Slenovan and Ragnar going at it, Slenovan going down there. Ragnar does as well from the explosion, so Ragnar's down to 1 commander who's actually pretty low. Might not want to just throw him in there, but we'll see. I don't think anyone sacked their comm this game. One, because it's difficult to find a spot that's secluded enough to do it, but also maybe because of that comm change. We do have some supporter light gunboats coming around the side here for our good friend Frust V2. I can't really tell because the names are all the way up here past like the menu screen, so it's a good time. It is. Sheldon's out here for Sap. Where is Sap? So he does have that tier 2 advanced bot lab. Gonna be upgrading his mexes, and he did have an extra mex there on the start. He had 4. So the normal 3 that most people had. Looks like this mex here was destroyed for win-win. Everyone's kind of contesting this island. Got a cacophony here, so that is a scav unit then, I think. Pretty sure scav units are allowed then. If I'm reading this correctly, which I might not be, but I think I am. Agitator. Taking out this sea anemone. I actually said it right. Thank you very much. Or trying to. It is being killed up. But yeah, Ragnar and RTX actually being pushed back here. I don't think the comm explosion back here was actually super helpful for them. Kind of took out the wind out of their sails because their comms were the main thing pushing forward, but they're going to be self-repairing each other, or repairing each other. So, a little fun friendship thing there. And yeah, Kel still has not been attacked. He's just straight chilling. Forge is not crossing the water, as they say. Looks like we had some explosions down here from the Centaur bot. A commander was detonated. I believe that was one of these pink guys here, Slenovan maybe. Yeah. So it's 2v1 for the fight over here in terms of commander deaths. So going pretty well for our northern friends. And Centaur's still going along doing damage. Just took out a construction bot there. Probably going to be taking out a mex or 2. So yeah, this guy's an absolute menace. 7 kills. I mean, come on. It's a tier 1 unit. They're really good. They're quite fast. They do good burst damage, which is kind of what you want on a tier 1 unit. Maybe not the best for prolonged engagements, but for stuff like this, yeah, they're pretty good. Not that Legion is supposed to be balanced or anything. Well, it might be supposed to be balanced, but everybody knows, you know, it's not the most balanced thing in the world. Just depends. Hounds here, with those fast Gauss cannons there. Going to be taking out our thugs here. RTX moving forward with his commander. Ragnar making a mech down here. Just chilling. De-gunning that lab there. I believe that was a bot lab. Didn't really see. Wasn't really looking. And yeah, these Western players are they're feeling the hurt, man. But cronchychompYT is just over here. I think this is like his secondary base, so he can always regroup if he has to. He's not completely dead in the water, but, you know, losing 4 mechs is never something that's fun. Redan trying to get up a laser tower here. Man does not have anything. I think he's low on metal. I think all of his mechs has got taken. Yeah, he's going down there. And Hound's still with those low trajectory shots, or at least for some of them. Some of them have the normal plasma. And yeah, he is going down there. Actually didn't really take out any Hounds. Might have taken out like 1 or 2, but yeah. Commander going down. Can be reclaimed for 1250 metal now. After the change. Looks like there is just a death ball up here of Karkanos and ballistas. Northern player is already calling death. I think one of the boys Forlong, I believe, is not having a good time, as they're saying. But a Flash is down here. You think Flash is just gonna give up? No. He is actually making a shipyard and a fusion reactor, but no other defenses, which is a little frightening to say the least. I wouldn't say that's super encouraging for this Eastern team, but we'll see how they deal with it. Still no attack down here from the south. Again, I think this is the team of the newer players, so the newer players tend not to be super aggressive. Just figuring how stuff works. Raikon taking a decent amount of damage there, and Legion Commander level 2. Another thing with Legion is they can upgrade their commanders to be absolute beasts. So he's going to be healed up here. He has like a huge minigun. So he is sustaining attacks from Itzakrev and Matu, but he's doing quite well. He's got the insane minigun and also rockets. Oh no, that's from the ballista. Never mind. I was like, that kind of be OP. And some kind of napalm flame here. The 40 players with the Legion is crazy. Zarin moving down here. I think he is actually part of this team. Yeah, he is. So gonna be supporting his friends, I believe. He is level 2 as well. So yeah, they get increased range and also a crazy minigun. Kel's still chilling here. This attack has not been repulsed yet, but they're not going south. I think actually, yeah, this aircraft plan is kind of goated because all these turrets can protect it. But yeah, we have Corsairs out here against Destroyers. Corsairs beating the crap out of that guy, probably because there's like 40 of them versus 1. It is what it is. And pardon me, we got Smurf Uno Noctum down here as well, taking quite a few shots from these Sheldons here. Also that Legion level 2. Does it happen automatically, or do these guys all individually upgrade their commanders? I feel like it happens automatically or something. But once one player gets it, everyone does, because all these guys are chilling with tier 2 commanders, and they seem to be pretty good, but there are actual units here which are always going to be a little bit better than commanders, and I guess this napalm stuff must be from commanders or something. It's pretty interesting though. Not entirely sure how that works, but again, I need to do some Legion gameplay for sure. Karkanos rolling up on a hill here, and yeah, we can see they're like that riot shield type. Tazi's commander going down there, trying to get a D-gun off, and yeah, generally being a tank, being healed up by this construction aircraft, but there's like such low build power on that thing, and also I think he's stalling a metal, so this commander might be going down here, trying to build a laser tower, not going to be happening, trying to get a D-gun off, but just explodes, and Karkanos can actually survive an explosion from that far away, so they're just going to be straight chilling. Dracula, Styko, Rinwen, all contesting that middle island. Itzkarev and Matu have made it onto the southern island. Meanwhile, the northern players have also breached this western island, so as the west is expanding east, the north is expanding south, and kind of coming upon this choke point here. down south. Will they be able to hold? I don't know. I'd say these players are doing the best right now because they're both attacking over here quite effectively and down here effectively, and no one is attacking their island, which is always a big win. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just 40 players is insane, and I have better FPS than that, but she's still hurting. She is still hurting. Yeah, what is throwing this? Oh, it's a Belcher. The Belcher napalm bot is crazy. Going to be throwing napalm at everything. I imagine that's quite good against static defenses. In one in, Holy Racky, also level 2. Can you get level 3? I don't know. Armada Commander, tons of D-guns before they go out. Both those commanders going down there. Kind of stalling the push here for the northern team, but Ragnar's still out here pumping out units and stuff. Something died here. Renwin's commander's still alive. I believe that was... No, Dracula's commander's over here. Was it the pink player? It was. I don't know what they are, but yeah. This southern team is losing hard. They lost their outpost on the middle island there. Not sure how much it was actually contributing, but still. It hurts. It hurts. The western team has kind of stopped their attack here. I mean, they're moving in Karkanos, but they're being stopped by shuriken bots, light artillery, maces, the like. And yeah, actually a bunch of reclaim there. Aircraft plant did go down eventually, though. But everything there can be reclaimed for some metal. So it's not the end of the world for these eastern players. I'd actually say they're actually doing pretty well. I'd say southern team, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell who's in second, but these guys are definitely in first. These poor guys are definitely in last. They're feeling everything, man. We do have some Striders here. Another Legion. Fast Raider bot. Going to be doing whatever they do, which seems to be pathing weird. Yeah, 2 comms here for Ragnar to get, but looks like Zeron is on it. Oh, he is the enemy, though, is he not? Yes, he is for actually this island. He is native to this island. Going to be reclaiming these commanders for himself with a ring of goblins around him, the light skirmish bots. Pretty interesting. And 4-12-12 with what are these? The Infernos, the Napalm Gatling artillery? Who comes up with this? Oh my gosh, I think this is a tier 3. No, this is just a tier 2 unit. Is it? I don't know. I don't see where he has a Legion plan. I have no idea where he got that from. Either way, absolutely insane. Going to be just drenching the mountainside in fire. He also has a light drone carrier and some Scorpion tanks behind him. So yeah, this is an advanced vehicle plan, but it's not. Oh, it is Legion. Oh, there's the Inferno. Good lord. Thought this was Cortex. Okay. Yeah, Legion gonna be just napalming everything. Doesn't look like it's accurate or anything, but yeah, definitely suited for stack defenses, stuff like that. Seems like its damage is relatively slow, but if it's like permanent, or not permanent, but if if it lasts a while, then it might as well. Yeah, Belcher's here and stuff. I really wish Legion was official. Had a little bit more work, a little bit more polish. We got a third faction. Would definitely change up the meta. Right now, I'm actually really struggling with Armada and 1v1s. I mean, I'm struggling in 1v1s just in general. They're pretty difficult for me. But Armada seems to be much, much more difficult for that kind of stuff. Napalm barely making it up here. Going to be burning down those solar collectors, but not able to really get in the middle of this base, unfortunately. And Dead Forsaken trying to go for a tier 2 air here, it seems. The Legion Advanced Aircraft Plant. Which I don't even want to know what this does. A mine layer? Good lord. Legion Flying Fortress, would love to see that come out. And this southern island is actually trying to attack here onto the western one. So it's got the Napalm Belchers in the back, Zaren's commander, the level 2. Matu is actually cloaked here, he's scared. And then some Striders in the front. Napalming Matu's commander is going to be self-destructing, going down in 1 second. He does self-destruct, takes out Striders, Belchers. There's still actually a Belcher back here, 2 of them. Zaren's commander is fine. Those revived hounds are going to be taking some fire damage. Which I wonder how the flanking effect works with that fire. I'm not sure how many sources of damage it counts as. Looks like Flash is actually pushing into this northern island now. I was kind of wondering, I'm like, dang. Yeah, so we have Flash and Forlong actually pushing in with some welders, with some maces, some medium assault tanks, those tier 1 tanks. Also some Karkanos revived in the back, and a squad of destroyers and corvettes here on the ocean. So yeah, pretty interesting. Crab Scratch going to be feeling the burn there, quite literally with those Belchers. And he is that level 2 Legion Commander. I guess they don't get higher than level 2. I'm not sure. But yeah, Karkno's going to be doing laser damage. Medium Tank's going to be doing medium tank damage. And he's getting the flanking effect pretty badly. Going to be just exploding there. Taking a few units with him. But yeah, Commander down. And this island is losing ground. But Ragnar has kind of solidified his hold up here. It has kind of been taken back. But we also have Ryko down here with those Belchers and stuff. Going to be doing quite well as well. And railgun spiders. So we got basically minigun Vanguard cannons, which is crazy. And Striders actually seem to be quite good as well. I think Legion is just a little good. And Legion Commanders have upgraded to level 3, so maybe it is just a time thing. So we're at 20 minutes here. I don't know if that's how they decide it. But let's look at a Legion Commander now. It's level 3. It has a napalm damage now. Okay. So it's just a terror machine. Yeah, that's really cool. Not sure how balanced it is, but it's crazy good. Anyways, Mammoth's going to be taking some fire, I think, from these Scorpions, and also, of course, these Infernos. The napalm Gatling guns going to be lighting up that ridge right there. Mammoths are forced to move back or attack. Can't just stay in the fire. But yeah, the Belchers actually seem quite good at just holding a choke point with their fire. You don't really want to go through it, so you must go around. So yeah, Ragnar has this northern tip of the western island here, and now we're feeling the frames. Now it actually feels like 15 frames. Good lord. Middle island still isn't really taken by anyone. Looks like this pink player is grabbing the metal extractor here. Gonna be, yeah, so 7.7 for that metal extractor. I don't know why I slowed down there. Either way, the truth is the truth. Ryko moving in here with his crazy minigun and his napalm launcher and all the napalm launchers behind him. Bulwark almost going up here. Still has quite actually a ways to go when enemies are right on it. And those Twitchers are moving back with that advanced construction bot. So yeah, this Western Island is feeling the hurt. They're feeling the hurt. They did take back a decent amount of land, but I don't know if it's enough for them to be able to defend successfully. And looks like we also have Ragnar trying to defend this eastern part of the northern island here. Yeah, nice navy here from Flash. Going to be taking down all of these cruisers, the Paladins from Dex, and also the light support gunships and whatever else is here. Actually just in a huge blob. But yeah, I think he just has a bit more, and there's no stacked defenses to even the playing field. So I think Dex is going to be wiped off the water here. Actually, well, this isn't Dex's stuff, is it? No, this is Frosty's. So Frosty's base is going to be going down there. Ryko moving forward. Somehow they go from being attacked to just a full-scale invasion of this western island. Probably from Ragnar's attack really drew a lot of fire from them, which was super useful for them. But yeah, tier 2 mech's going to be going down. Need to be, yeah, construction turrets also going down. The napalm's too strong. And yeah, that's crazy. This western island's basically fallen. It's been attacked from the north, split in half, and she's feeling real bad, I'm assuming. Kel's finally being attacked here by some gunslingers and welders. Or no, just gunslingers. The lightning is from the Dragon's Claw back here. Shiva's going to be shooting their shots at these guys, taking them out. But still, Kel's took some damage. Also, of course, the Infernos down here, which have been going constantly. Almost dead, though, where they are dying, it seems. And I can't find my mouse. There it is. How wonderful. Yeah, Inferno's just uncontested, going to be napalming the crap out of Kel's there. Unfortunately for him. We do have a pawn or a goblin invasion from the north here. Just a steady stream of crap that's going to be taken out by this cacophony, which might actually not be a scav unit, I think. I think that's just a legion unit. Unfortunately, we did have our boy Ryko go down here. His tier 3 Legion Commander drops 3,000 metal. So I guess that increases metal as they level up. So that's actually a big centerpiece that he's losing there. Is it worth it to take out these guys, basically? Probably. But it's still a little bit unfortunate. Now, it could always be res, though, too, so it's not the end of the world. Or even just reclaim, you know, 3,000 metal is still 3,000 metal. Tons of pawns here, like 60, 70. Not sure what the plan is there for long, but, or for log. I've been saying it wrong the whole time, but it's still a thing. Doom. We have the Legion Flying Fortress almost coming out here at 93 or 97%. It's just not. It can't be made. Can't be made. Dead Forsakens just got to get it that last bit of the way out, but it does go down there, unfortunately, as the plant is destroyed. Really unfortunate for him there. Marksman said it's out. I don't know what he's talking about. Because, yeah, that thing died. Pretty sad there. Ryko still being a pterodon here. It's actually kind of being taken out by these Sheldons, who are doing quite well. Doing Sheldon things like shooting missiles or plasma bolts. And he really just wants this commander. 3,000 medals, nothing to scoff at. And also he can res it, so he actually has his commander back again. But he is kind of just being forced back there. Zarin helping him take back these, or destroy these Sheldons with the railgun spiders back here, and his commander on the plane here, on the steppe. Another invasion from the north. Our boy in bright pink in one in. Holy Iraqi. Going to be napalming stuff. As Legion loves to do. Napalm, railgun spiders. You know, it's napalm and rally guns. Gatling guns, sorry. What's not to love? There's nothing not to love. It's so cool. It's a great faction, actually. A great concept. I really love the theming for it. For Armada and Cortex, the theming is a lot more abstract, with kind of like being like sneaky and tactical as Armada stuff, and Cortex is just brute force. But Legion's got that brute force, but in style, you know, in cool weapons and stuff. I love it. I think it's great. Oh yes, the middle island has been taken by Satchkop. I know I'm butchering that. I have no idea how to say that. Either way, great job taking this island. He outlasted Renwen, and Dauntless, I think, was the other guy. So props to him. Nobody ever invaded from the southern island, which I think was interesting. Maybe just thought they would never hold it anyways, so they might as well not try. Renwen going to be pushing forward with some Centurions. Man still has a lot of tier 1 units for this late in the game. By the way, yeah, going to be pushing forward there. Mammoth here, dead, napalm to death. And yeah, the napalm there is still insane from these Infernos. There's also a Dreadnought battleship out here. Yeah, what is Legion's navy like? Oh, that's from this. Yeah, this is not Legion stuff though, is it? No, it is not. Yeah. Not Legion stuff. Interesting to see what that would be like, but not sure. Tremor out here causing big damage by missing every shot, as Tremors do. If Tremors didn't miss their shots, it wouldn't be a Tremor, would it? Advanced construction aircraft just going to be going down here before it can make this advanced metal extractor. I say that. This thing is terrible. Oh, the chainsaw. Yeah, it is going to be bad. It's like saying it can't kill this thing. Either way. So Ryko resurrected his commander. Missed that with a bunch of grave robbers. Props to him. He got his comm back. Still tier 3. Sheldon's going to be trying to destroy it, but he just needs to get out of there. Cloak or something. Can Legion commanders cloak? I have no idea. Maybe they can't. But looks like he might just be going down here for the second time. This Cacophony actually doing some work here. Taking out a couple Sheldons there. Laying down some fire. And we do have railgun spiders back here as well. Going to be providing some covering fire. Fighters in the air. Fighting in the air, as fighters do. Shotguns. The shielded assault bots. These are the police guys I was thinking of. The other ones were as well, but shotguns were more what I was thinking of. So Ryko pretty low on health there, but he's still alive. He's still alive, and that's what counts. We do have the Legion Flying Fortress out too, and it's a behemoth, but it is taking quite a lot of damage. Anti-air is always very destructive. It's just cost effective. Anti-air is just more cost effective than building air. In almost every situation, it seems. Looks like the southern island is attacking this eastern one. Sneaking around a couple of Scorpion tanks there. I say sneaking. They are being bombarded by tons of Shiva rockets. And there's also just an ungodly amount of Wardens here. It's like 4, but still. Wardens here for our man in light green. I'm not sure who this is. And every time I select someone, it lags. So it's Flo. Alright. Flo with the Wardens. And also the Shivas. Yeah, these Scorpion tanks never had a chance. It was a good attempt, though, but they never had a chance. Holy cow. Crazy stream of centaurs down here. This is the meta now, centaurs. Centaur balling from our boy Holy Iraqi. Needs to take out this fusion reactor, because that would be cool. I love big explosions. And they're all going to group up right next to it and take it down. Takes out a bunch of centaurs, but a million more on the way. And that's the western island gone, ceded entirely to the northern island for now. Zeron and Rimosuke, I don't know how to say that, still alive. But yeah, it's a tough life here on the open oceans. Naval fusion reactors go crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't play Navy enough, or hardly at all. I need to play more team games. I've been stuck on the 1v1 grind, and by grind I mean I've just been falling flat on my face every single time. I feel like I'm doing well, and then I just lose my commander because I'm being stupid. It's the name of the game. Either way, yeah, Catapult Pot, raining down death. Legion commanders are tier 4. Good lord. How far does it go? Raiko and Zarin did abandon that position they had here. This guy's still on level 3. And the message just scrawled across the screen again. So, not sure what's up with that. Level 4. Okay, now they have boosted weapons, whatever that means. Oh my gosh, he has 2 railguns on his shoulder now. Good lord. Yeah, Legion commanders are a problem. But it's still a commander unit. They're still going to be falling on their face in comparison to a bunch of other tier 2 units. But nothing to be scoffed at. But not as good as you would imagine in the late game. It kind of falls off pretty significantly there. And these cataphracts, the tier 3 gantry units, crossing the water and dying because they're cataphracts. And even though they are a tier 3 unit, they're the worst tier 3 unit you can get. Pretty unimpressive as far as tier 3 goes. Also super cheap, right? 950 metal. But I think even compared to Shivas, they just get completely outclassed. It's okay. I forgive them for their sins, but only just. Holy, oh my gosh. Just annihilating all of those centaurs there. I mean, to be fair, there are mines here, napalm launchers and stuff, but hey. I mean, that was pretty epic defense here. The comm did not upgrade to level 4? Yeah, no. I realized that too. I think it's because it got resurrected. There's probably some janky mechanics there. Because it's not a mod, it is in the base game, but like you have to enable it. It's in beta. We'll say it's in like a beta. Well, I guess this is an alpha, so is that even worse than beta? I don't know. I think so. Not entirely sure how that works. Big old laser here, the incinerator, a barely mobile heavy heat ray, going to be taking down Raiko for the second time. Nah, Raiko should be fine here. This boy's being napalmed. Centaurs are rushing the field, but mines are also on the field that they are rushing, and they're going to be dying because there's also Smurf Onoctium up here as well. His mini D-gun cannons aren't firing. I'm assuming their range is a bit shorter than the huge minigun over here. I said D-gun cannons. That would be crazy. Let's not do this. So Calamity would be bad because it can be attacked really easily from here, but also just because it draws everyone's ire. Everyone hates you once you build that long-range artillery, so you're just going to be a big old target. So, yeah, not great for you there, probably. Kells did call it GG for this Eastern team. And everyone's talking about air and anti-air. I have no idea what was going on there. Who was dying to what. They seem to be doing fine. I mean, they did lose the southern tip. Not great, but they're still living. Looks like this middle island is falling to Sajakop, our boy in pink there, who is actually part of this team that's dying. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, he's kind of on his own out here, basically. And so many drones. Oh my gosh, are these the kamikaze drones? Please say yes. No, fighter scout drones, whatever. Boring. Going to be just attacking this eastern island recklessly. Into enemy anti-air. And there's no way they win this, right? Yeah. They are falling quickly. They don't really do a bunch of damage, and they die in like one missile hit. So I don't know what really the point of that was, but maybe he just wanted to clear his airspace. He needs some more room for more units. He does have Legion Flying Fortress here, which I don't know if it actually has air-to-air capabilities. It definitely has air-to-ground, obviously. But, yeah, not sure for 1 ounce. Oh no. Dragon Slayers going ham on these tier 1 gunships, which are almost take out a title generator. Almost got it, but not quite. But not quite. So yeah, if this game is just allowed to go on like this, the northern team's going to win. Just because they're going to have the better economy. They're taking control of this island. Blah, 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 blah. You know the drill, how that works. Pretty self-explanatory. There is an agitator down here for Matu. And whose team is Matu even on? Oh, the dead team. Who's continually just shooting. He's dealing damage from the grave. So yeah, I wonder how these other guys are going to be combating this big old death ball here. And they also have Ragnar. Ragnar's crazy. But Flash is over here as well. But Flash's team has not fared as well as Ragnar's team has. They really haven't been able to hold their own down in the south here. And they never attacked down into that causeway when they had the chance. So pretty rough as it goes. Looks like we have some long-range artillery. Oh yeah, the Epoch here. Going to be shelling the Shivas up here. Probably want to pull these guys back. They're not taking a ton of damage, but they will die eventually. There's nothing to repair them up there. And yeah, the Navy definitely needs to get built up. Because if he sneaks along here, all these advanced fusion reactors are gone. That's just a whole base destroyed, which is always terrible. It's never not terrible, so. Advanced fusion reactor with no fusion core? Oh no! Oh, it looks like we have some yellow planes here. Taking out all those advanced fusion reactors. Not the ones down here that we were talking about, but yeah, you see how destructive that is. Flash's commander on his last legs, basically. So we got, yeah, bombers from our boy Ragnar there, I think. Doing Flash dirty. Flash does have 2 commanders, though. Probably not too concerned about that commander. And this middle island is going to be invaded from the west, from that northern team. And yeah, these sprinters are going to continue on to the south, where they're just going to find death. And napalm, which doesn't ignite in the water, which I think it should, right? Doesn't napalm just stick on the water? Either way. We'll forgive the inaccuracies here. Or will we? Nah, minigun commanders are more than a match for these sprinters. And it's not even close. Although there are some gunships here. These Saber seaplanes from Rick. Yeah, I'm not saying that. But from the northern team here, attacking from the south. Takes out a couple mexes and a fusion reactor, but nothing crazy. And Marauders also attacking the beach here. We do have this incinerator doing constant damage. Actually doesn't seem that good. I gotta say, incinerators kind of seem bad. Their turret swivel speed is really, really slow, and their damage dealt seems pretty slow as well. It is gonna die there, unfortunately. Scorpion tries to do its best. Oh, the Calamity is also being built up at 40%, but not sure if it's gonna get any farther than that because I said like farter or whatever. RTX gonna be moving in with quite the air force over here. Although it doesn't seem like there's any bombers included in that mix. I have no idea. It's hard for me to tell what's going on. I think those are just fighters though. Seems a little bit weird. But they are cleared out by the home team Air Force either way. By the Southern Blue team. And another flagship added down here. Going to be shelling the crap out of anything on the sea. Plasma reflectors are up, or overseers are up. So yeah, these fusion reactors are going to be fine. This guy is barely in line there. So very good. Those ships are no longer a huge danger, although 2 flagships can definitely take down an overseer. I'm pretty sure about that. Napalming the sky, it seems. Yeah, more air fights there, and these are bombers. Going to be taking out, almost taking out a fusion. Yeah, there you go. Advanced fusion reactor going down. That's basically Raiko's base done for there. And yeah, this beach is now very precarious to hold. Raiko's forced back down to 20% health. And they also have a ton of health. 20%, and he was at like 2,000 HP. Yeah. Full HP commander has almost 12,000, which is... Yeah, Legion commanders are insane. We'll put it that way. They're crazy. Another flagship out here. Going to be moving around to the western end of this southern island. I love using the compass rose. I'm also drinking coffee today. Just thought you should know. It's pretty good, dude. Cargonet's moving on to the beach here. That landing. Okay, that was a nuke. I was was like, that cannot be a commander explosion. Nukes are out. Anti-nukes also out, except for the very tip of this island. Yeah, most people have anti-nuke. This place doesn't, but it is building it. Or I think it's built, but it doesn't have a anti-nuke up yet, like a rocket. I'm sure it's a missile. It's a missile, right? Not a rocket. I don't need to be corrected on that. Thank you, thank you. And a Mookade. What is this thing? Holy, we got the what? The like minigun centipede? This is crazy. Catapults are actually crazy as well. I love catapults. They feel very goofy and very flavorful, and I love them. But unfortunately, don't do good single target damage. Razorback's going to be moving out here, trying to take out Marauders. Marauders going to be snaking around, probably getting on this beach somewhere here. So our boy in 2008 has to be ready. Haven't really seen him do a lot. I think he's had the Air Force here for a while, defending that island with those planes, which is it's a noble effort, I have to say. It's nothing bad there. Flagship down here going to be detecting these guys. I thought these guys were like swimming for a bit. I was like, that's crazy. Oh, they do swim. It looks like, or something, or maybe their animation's bugged. Either way, yeah, flagship going to be absolutely beating the crap out of these guys, but a few of them are going to get on a land, it looks like. Yeah, 2 of them got on a land uncontested. They are going to be suffering that flagship's wrath. All they're taking down right now are solar collectors. And 2008, not going to be D-gun in any of them. Come on, man. You should have been prepared. Razorbacks coming down though, welders there, and they're done. But it was a good attack actually. If that flagship wasn't just hanging down there, it would have been great. It could have been so much better, but it weren't. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Look, all these pretty colors. That's all I have to say. Look at this. What the heck, man? That's not right. There's a big old navy here. Big old navy here. Good lord. Yeah, that is the navy if I've ever seen one, and which I have. So, there you go. Behemoth down there, gonna try to make its way across the water, I think. And also a Mookade here, another Mookade. We have another experience with these bad boys, and looks like its turret swivel speed is pretty slow, but boy oh boy is it doing damage. The miniguns actually don't do a ton of damage, but it has bigger railgun cannons, I think, too. Yeah. Another Mookade there. Actually seem to be quite popular. I do believe they're all-terrain. They can just climb up whatever they want to as well. Smurf is taking a big damage here. Needs to get out of that. Don't think he can cloak, though. Can Legion Commanders D-gun? That's another thing. I don't think they can. So while they are very strong, they don't have that insta-kill ability, which I'd argue is actually a little bit better in the late game. Just for big things like behemoths and juggernauts, D-gun is really important. But yeah, the Navy is going to be rolling on in the open waters. Oh my gosh, and the nuke did hit Crab Scratch's base there and his commanders. Commander's fine because it's Legion and health and stuff. Yeah, base is down. No anti-nuke here, but you don't need it anymore because there's nothing there. Anti-nuke did come up down here, and there's some anti-nuke here for the water players. The people that have been forced back onto the open oceans. We're still alive somehow, which props, I guess, but we do have some dreadnoughts here. We're going to be attacking a plasma deflector, which is actually a really great spot for it because you can't build them on the ocean. So yeah, long-range artillery wipes water players because no floating overseers, unfortunately. Mookade has a huge icon here for something that it seems good, but not really that good. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of hard. Oh, rockets that miss. It's kind of hard for me to tell what exactly it does. Well, nuke hitting that middle island there. Try and nuke those Shivas. Misses the big ball of them though, unfortunately, and it doesn't take down the ones it does hit. So, yeah. A little bit unfortunate there. RTX with a bunch of Marauders here. And Renosuke's commander. Renosuke. However the crap you say that. Raiko moving back onto the western island after he's been, come back to the place he died casually. And I keep seeing, why? I know they have upgraded level 4. They upgraded level 4 like 40 years ago, man. We're 42 minutes in the game. Come on. Come on. Don't goof around like this. Razorback mechs taking down these Shivas here that are trying to cross the causeway. And Razorbacks actually do quite well against Shivas because they just have the higher DPS there. Even though they don't have big ol' siege rockets, yeah. Taking out those guys without a sweat. Kargneth up here providing some cover and fire. Crab Scratch moving in with like 20 pawns. And yeah, they die because they're pawns against Shivas. But they tried really hard. And looks like even more destruction happened here. I feel like more stuff died here and here. I'm sorry I missed that. I have no idea what's going on now. But yeah, Flash is not out of the game, but he's not feeling great, I don't think. Ragna is in the game and feeling fantastic. What is he building up here? What is this? Are these just gunships? Yeah, those are just Hornets. Going to be trying to take the sea back. Or at least do a little bit of damage. And flagship here. Trying to hit these Marauders all the way out here. Raiko does spot it. Going to be sending in some Fiends. How he made Fiends and he's Legion, these aren't his, are they? No, they are. How? Not sure. Maybe he was gifted this. Oh no, this is Legion bot lab. Legion labs look the same as Cortex labs, by the way, so that's why I'm getting a little confused here. Not sure what's going on with those Fiends, but I don't ask too many questions, so maybe they were just gifted or something. Razorback's going to be going onto this northern island here, but we do have Legion Flying Fortresses up here, which are super cool. I haven't really seen them in action yet, though, except dying. And it looks like they're actually just going to be taking flak and moving on with their lives. And Forge wants to leave this team alone so they have a buffer, which isn't a bad idea, but they need this land. They need some land. So at least Raiko's taking part of this island here, but they need more land. I sound like a broken record. Am I going to say it again? The same thing you've heard for the last minute? Yes, I will. Sprinters all just, oh my gosh, being massacred here by these Razorbacks. No mercy. No mercy. Flying Fortresses, actually doing quite well because there's no anti-air down here. Looks like they have some sort of minigun and also looks like a Cerberus looking thing on top of them. Although it doesn't do Cerberus caliber damage, which makes sense because it's not a static defense. That can only be built on geothermal, so it makes sense. But still pretty neat, I must say. Pretty neat. Oh my gosh, something going on down here. There's some Air Force happenings. We got a Behemoth out here, which probably, I don't know, I think Behemoths are actually decent this game because they can't just be degunned by every commander because I don't think Legion can degun. So, yeah, they might see some action instead of being like immediately targeted by an enemy commander. Railgun Spiders down here. Best unit. I love Railgun Spiders. I stand Railgun Spiders because they're pretty awesome. Another Behemoth over here, which I thought was crossing the water, but I think they're just using it as static defense, which is actually a pretty fair use for it. And Flo here, the dominant player for his team right now, although Flash is definitely doing well as well. And he thinks there's a Titan here. It's just a Legion commander, man. Which is a hurt Legion commander at that. Flagship trying to come up here for our guy in orange. Oh no, there's a Titan here. Two Titans here. I'm stupid. I was thinking Jug. He was talking about a Jug, but yeah. And yeah, these people have like no air, so they're just constantly bombarded by strap bombers. I thought this guy was going for like a kamikaze right on the commander. It's like, that's cool. But he wasn't. And 2008 is preparing. I don't know what for. What is he building? What is he preparing for? Oh, he's building atomic bombers. Gonna be going for a kill strat, I think. Metrach is saying the East is weak, which is, yeah. East is weak, but these guys are weaker. And it looks like we have a bunch of torpedo bombers moving in for our Smurf Unoctum. And all taken out by all manner of Dragon Slayers here. There's just so many. And yeah, this is what I'm saying. Anti-air is always going to, you know, like static anti-air, or ground anti-air, sorry, is just very cost effective against any air. I know there wasn't like a 1-to-1 ratio or anything even close, but still, The point still stands, but Hornet gunship's going to be bursting this guy down. Renosuke might have seen his last days. Down to 4%, 2%. Takes another Hornet attack, down to 0%. He does go down. So there's one commander left for this this team here, I think. So there's Matu, Zeron, and Reno, and they have one commander. It's Zeron's commander down here. So if Zeron goes down, it's over. But there are 2 Titans here, and they're going to be feeling pretty good. Also some battleships on the sea there. Going to be attacking them there. Razorbacks force back. For another day, it seems. For another day. But from the north, we have a bunch of skirmish boats here, I think. And also a couple of dreadnoughts. But they're taking some pulsar fire. Those tachyon accelerators don't mess around, so I take one of them out. I think these are... no, these are enemies, yeah. So a bunch of dolphins, I think, is what these are. I don't really want to select them because, yeah. But the Paralyzer EMP going to be hitting the water there, which I don't... yeah, it just paralyzes those serpents back there, which is fine, actually. Not a bad idea. And there's an enemy gunship now up here in the north for these eastern players. They're going to be feeling pain. Toasted Waffles, feeling pain. Doesn't have a an overseer or a keeper, so he's just going to be destroyed. Well, Legion, I don't know what they build, actually. If they build a keeper, yeah. So a little bit rough for him there. Although Toasted actually has Armada and not Legion. He just has a Legion commander, probably because his one of his teammates quit. And he stole his stuff because he's mean. He's a mean guy. So for Legion Gantry, what do they have? So they have in the Mookade, Behemoth, Jug. Oh, they just have Cortex stuff plus a Mookade, it seems. Interesting. Yeah, because that's Zarenth stuff, and Zarenth is Legion, I think. I think it's Legion. Yeah, he's Legion. Alright, cool. Sorry, just checking there. Raiko on the... whew! Raiko up here with a bunch of grave robbers that are going to be repairing the commander, I believe, is the point there. But they seem to be running away as they are taking damage. But this Legion commander has 26 kills. Actually, as much as I thought he had. Yeah, he's taking heavy damage there. Going to be retreating behind the rock face. And going to be repaired now. Yeah, the napalm is pretty nasty. Almost taking out that aircraft plant. There's just so much anti-air there. But there's a flagship down here. A couple flying fortresses. So it's flagship v flagship, actually. Which this one has taken more damage somehow. Not sure how that happened. I think maybe the commander was targeting it for a bit. Not sure. Yeah, Raku going toe-to-toe with Titans. Which is crazy. That should be a sick band name. Toe-to-toe with Titans? Or a song name or something. Very, very cool. We do have a Jug out here for our flow man. Does he actually have a flow? What is his hair like, huh? Show us. Show us, flow. Razorbacks. Razorbackin'. This is just insane to me. This strat is crazy. Advanced Bot Lab almost going out there. But not quite. Taking out this Pulsar over here. It's very easy for this guy to just be caught out, but he's not going to be. Not a good use of that Epoch. Yeah, Epoch is down. I'm at 4 FPS, guys. 3. This is like painful. We're closing out near the end of the game here, but still, we need some stuff taken out because there's a total of 5,000 units on the field right here. Almost 6,000. I'm not gonna move the camera. It's like when I move the camera, we start having problems. There we go. Don't you guys like a close-up view now and then? Yeah, tons of railgun spiders being blasted by behemoths. Actually, not the behemoth yet. There's Flying Fortress up here. Another behemoth over here. Cacophony going down. There we go. Behemoth degunning. Everything in its wake. Railgun spiders feeling the heat. 4 Titans also moving up. And we'll see how these behemoths do. Mookade back here as well. So yeah, these southern islands, kind of the last decent bastion of, you know, they still have all of their island. They're feeling pretty strong here. Definitely second place players. Even though they were the team that didn't really have a ton of, like, super experienced players or anything, they've been doing quite well for themselves. I've actually been rooting for them. I must lie. Or I can lie, sorry. Was that a Freudian slip or no? Yeah. You figure out. Air battles going on. Behemoth battles going on. That was a long D gun there. Good lord. And yeah, Behemoth's just ripping through. Actually, kind of not, because they're whiffing over here. Yeah, ripping through the enemy there. Big explosion. I don't know why it did my own sound effects there. Raiko still being a menace up here. And also atomic bombers. They're just not able to deal with them. I mean, they were able to deal with atomic bombers because holy anti-air, but not with Raiko. And Titan Shadow talking about AA. They built enough. You can never have enough AA, especially in the late game. He does have a nuke launcher there. Nothing really to hit. There's too much. Right here. There's nothing really there, though. The gantry with nothing helping it, so. Yeah. The defense of this island is actually going pretty strong. I mean, they're taking damage, but they're dealing damage too. This Titan, good lord, at 0% health. There we go. Nice pulsar hit there. Was it from a pulsar? Where's the laser? Yeah, pulsar here with all these fortification walls around it. Pretty good strat. Pulsars are a great static defense. 4 Titans here on this side. If they just like went in here, there's not a lot. I mean, there's Mook aids for sure. Blade Runner's Commander and some cacophonies, but nothing huge. Like here, you're attacking through Behemoths and Flying Fortresses and more Mook aids and Razorbacks. Like, it's a bad time for you over here. And these guys have like 50 kills. Well, this has 5. This one is 47. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is, yeah, the calm soloing Titans. This guy's a menace, by the way. He is doing crazy amounts of damage. Did take out these aircraft and tier 2 construction labs. Grave Robber is going to be reclaiming our boy here, or repairing him. Pardon my use of the wrong word there. You think I'm like a beginner or something? Okay, Vanguards. Oh no, Titan with the self-destruct? Yeah. Don't know why it was reset there. He was thinking about it. Yeah, self-destruct there for the Titan. If he gets in there, it's gonna be bad, but he can't walk forward. Mook Vanguard just being an absolute G, holding him there. Lunkhead going in. The self-destruct was reset. I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like, you know, you hit the self-destruct, it's over for you. But yeah, Titan taking heavy damage there. 3, 2, 1, and he does blow. Doesn't do a ton because he's not a juggernaut. I was actually expecting something a little bit more, but no, he's fine. Bro, Raiko's still up here. Yeah, soloing Titans for real. This guy's crazy. He needs to make sure his grave robbers aren't gonna die. They're getting hit with that AOE, and yeah, might want to move him back a bit, but still crazy strat and flawless execution as well. Titans over here have just been pushed back, I guess. Even though I feel like they really could attack here. Maybe Mookades are better than I thought. I like single target or something. Bunch of Cargonaths over here for Smurf. So this is with our boys in the south here, the boys in blue. And Ragnar's kind of just chilling here. What is it? What are these? Oh, just constructors. Wonder what he's making. Oh, oh, the Calamity is out now for Holy Iraqi. And I actually don't know how long it's been out. There's no kills. But does our boy Holy have enough energy? And the answer is he might have enough energy without the metal or the energy converters he's using to fire it for a good amount of time. These guys don't really have plasma deflectors because they're all Legion. Or no, Legion can make them. They just don't have them. I mean, I'm pretty sure Legion can make them. Yeah. Like Smurf is Legion, and he can make them, so it's fine. Looks like we have. Oh, yep. The Ragnarok is going to be attacking all these fusion reactors, and yeah, these guys are almost dead. Another volley from Uptown. They're still fine though. A few more hits and they're gone. Oh, yep. Big ol' chain reaction there. That's funny because it's a reactor. Yeah, shut up. Only I'm allowed to make those jokes. Pamabama. Didn't even see this guy the whole game. From Sweden. Why is your name Pama Bama and you're from Sweden? There's some weird happenings around here. I can't lie. An absolute invasion here by Blade Runner onto the Western Island, and Smurf with these Carganests, which are actually not doing too well against Titans. I think Carganests need a bit of a buff. I mean, they're pretty cheap, but I prefer Shivas over them, and they're the same amount of metal. Actually, I think Carganests are like 100 more metal. They just don't seem as good. The rockets don't do a ton of damage. Like, look how all these guys just struggling to take down some welders. Seems a little bit weird. But maybe I'm just misreading how they're supposed to be used. Yeah, welders here and also an incinerator. Not going to be really doing much. Might as well just leave the incinerator there because it's probably not going to be able to come home. Yeah, and this southern team really got hurt by that Ragnarok or Basilisk over there. Or Calamity, good lord. Yeah, Calamity still up here. 34 kills. He is out of energy, though. Oh, yeah, because he moved up his energy slider, I guess. So, yeah, he doesn't have energy to fire it. It is also on hold fire. But eventually she'll start shooting. Shooting. Looks like some lag going on for these players here. But not from WoW. I'm doing fine, guys. 6 FPS? That's what I rock with every day, bro. It actually makes you a better player when you have vomit-inducing lag. Epoch down here, shooting her up. Try and take on the Blue Navy here with an Epoch and battleships and, well, a messenger that is now dead. Krakens, but there's more Krakens for this northern player for Flo. I always keep forgetting Flo is the this guy in the light green. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. Flo and 4log really holding the base here. Toasted Waffles has just been taking tons of damage, and his overseers are feeling the hurt. Or maybe those were keepers. Or could care less. Apocalypse has built up a rocket or a nuke, but again, there's no where to hit or shoot. There's nowhere that doesn't have just a bunch of anti-nuke. Looks like a Titan did get up here. Raiko was forced back or something. Wasn't really watching what was going on there, but railgun spiders are coming out here. Shotguns are coming out here. Raiko is actually moving, not with the unit. There we go. He's moving out now. Resurrected flagship back here. This was the blue one that died. Rinosuke is resurrecting, which is definitely a great idea. But still, this all relies on Zeron's commander not dying, which it very well could. They're not beefy like the Legion ones. Goblins and fiends here, taking catapult bots for days. Yeah, just a bunch of these little units, which have hexagons around them. Do they all? Yes, they do. I didn't notice that. Always assume they were all circles. And that Ragnarok is now shooting onto this eastern island, it seems. But yeah, 4log actually has overseers, so they are going to be taken. They're going to be taken out eventually, if Holy Iraqi has enough energy, which he is losing steadily. So does he have enough energy to take out these keepers and then keep firing? Looks like the answer is I don't know. I mean, they're really close to dying, but they're also being yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I know these guys were building one as well. Oh, there is a Basilisk down here, but this is just a one-shot. It's not a Calamity, which is still good. Calamity all the way back here. Interesting position. I have a feeling this is going to hit this mountain here, I think. But he is going to be trying to build that coming up in like 9 minutes. Not sure how useful that's going to be. 9 minutes is kind of a while, But yeah, these southern players are still holding strong. These boys down here are actually kind of just getting wrecked. I mean, they're still alive. somehow they've survived this long. Zaron's commander is going to be retreating in the water. They do have 2 flagships versus the enemy's 2 flagships up here, but these serpents are just deadly, man. They don't mess around. Submarines are just really fantastic at dealing damage to anything on the water, which everything here is going to be on the water for the most part. Looks like we do have an invasion on this eastern island, invading the northern one with some Shivas. Oh, and also the Juggernaut. That's what was being pinged. I'm like, just a Shiva attack is being pinged like this? But yeah, Rinwin's commander going out here, the Legion commander, which can't cloak and doesn't have a D-gun, is going out here and taking just tons of damage from... Oh, there's 2 Juggernauts. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, so not sure what's going on here. I think he just forgot about his commander. But yeah, Rinwin is dead. The Calamity might get taken out here. It's still shooting down range. Looks like Zaron has belt keepers. Or overseers. I don't care. Yeah, overseers. And asked him for that EMP from Armada. Does EMP... I don't think Juggernauts can be stunned, though. Or paralyzed. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen an EMP being used on a Jug, but I know other paralyzing things can't. And the Calamity is now turned to try to deal with these Jugs. But this one's going down, less than 50%. Rinwin has another commander, the Armada commander. Going to be degunning 1 Jug. Does he have enough to degun the second one? He needs a cloak. I don't know what he's doing now. This is the one that's dying, though. And the Jug isn't going straight in and self-detonating, which is kind of odd. Yep, he does go down. Rinwin gets a second degun off. And you know, it's crazy that... Actually, not too much veterancy, but still. Yeah, so good attempt at an attack here for the Eastern team, but not enough. And Holy Navy, they are getting flanked big time. Or is this even a flank? They're just getting straight up destroyed by like 3 epochs up here. Yeah. I think that might spell the end for this Eastern team. The Calamity is now turned downrange over here. Although it seems like there's more Overseers that have been popping up now, which is good. Titan going down there. Oh, yeah. Well, say goodbye to these. The Western players finally fell in the ocean. They did die to... who was their destroyer? Who was this guy? Oh, to Frosties. And looks like it's kind of over for these guys, too. Oh, yeah. Everybody's left the game on this team except for Forlog. So it's now just the Southern team versus the Northern team. And the Northern team has been steamrolling everyone. They have 2 team kills under their belt, basically. And not team kill like you killed your friend. Like, entire teams destroyed for the most part, it seems. Just a Juggernaut just chilling here. Basilisk going to be taken out there. That's crazy. It seemed like that was in the range. Maybe it's just taken out by AoE or something. I don't know. It seemed like it was in the range of that Overseer, but that Overseer is going down, though. Holy cow. Some shots are just getting through. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. I mean, it did lose its shield for a little bit, I do believe. Well, I do believe. More air attacks over here. Tons of fighters moving in by RTX there. And the Southern team is going to be trying to defend that, which they are going to be able to. Now, actually, a ton of air over here, or any air at all. Oh my gosh, bombers will go crazy, although I'm assuming they have ground anti-air. Forlog is still sticking it out here. Rinwin moving in with like 1 more billion pawns. And Forlog's commander just, yeah, he's chilling here. Yeah, since they are in the Overseer, they're not going to be able to do anything, are they? Oh, no, they are. I don't know. It just looks really funky. They have like the green shields around their bullets, but yeah, they're definitely able to do damage. They just need to take out like a fusion reactor or 2. Forlog's out of the game basically. Although Forlog does have 3 commanders, so he could technically probably just live as long as he wanted to. Calamity still calamitying all this crap over here. Fusion reactor was destroyed. Juggernaut and Behemoth just chilling here. Oh yeah, these guys have to go in soon, or they're just going to be taken out. There's nothing to it. They don't have the Navy to defend all of this up here, but also just the Navy down here. I don't know if they have enough because they just don't have submarines. And yeah, once you fall in the water and you have like flagships all around your base, it's kind of just over. Keepers are still up, but yeah, Forlog's kind of hurting now. And the Navy is going to be turning downrange down here. Decent amount of subs, but nothing huge. Nuke did hit that Ragnarok over there. They're just trying to be built. Which is a good hit, yeah, definitely. Don't want another long-range artillery that can shoot quickly coming up, do ya? Makes sense. And are these just fighters? Yeah, stealth fighters going around the bottom side there. Because there are some bombers here. The Blizzard strap bombers going to be feeling the hurt, but actually a lot of them do just sink onto the water, which is weird because they can still get hit by the fighters. Which shows that fighters should be able to attack land targets. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh, what is this? Railgun spiders. Haven't seen those or gotten used to those icons really. Railgun spiders decking all these guys basically. And by that I mean they're actually just getting taken out. But there are Titans behind them, which is definitely good. Titans are good. The Behemoths, there is one Behemoth left. Or both Behemoths are left, but they're both feeling the hurt. Trying to get repaired by these construction turrets, it looks like. But they have so much health, that's going to take ages. But they do good damage against these Titans if they can just survive. One Titan down. Another Titan almost dead. There we go, 2 Titans down. And there is a Jug and 2 Titans. 3 Titans left, another Jug on the way. And this southern team is feeling the hurt. I think it's kind of over for them. I mean, right now they're doing fine. But, I mean, once these guys clear their way down south, yeah, they're really going to be feeling the pain. And this invasion might just, yeah, I think this invasion just broke through. Jug is self-detonating. It actually got destroyed, I think. Although it was planning to self-detonate, it didn't go according to plan. But yeah, Behemoth down to 1%, down to 0%, and it does go down. There's still Mookades here. Blade Runner's got his commander over here on this flank. But yeah, these guys are hurting. They have 5 commanders left. Forlog is still alive. He should probably dip by now, but why is the Legion commander so strong? It's a little unbalanced, you know. It's a little unbalanced. Cacophonies doing their best against these Titans here, but obviously it's a cruel, cruel world, and the Cacophonies are kind of at the bottom of the food chain there. Tons of subs making their way downtown here. Good lord, Titans, so many Titans making their way onto the southern island. Blade Runner's commander does go down. Only 4 commanders left for this southern team. That used to be 10 people, not anymore. Well, there might be like 10 players, but not 10 commanders anymore. Yes, this western tip is invaded again, but also they're making it pretty far down here too. And Pam does call the resign, which is pretty fair. Looks like it's going in favor of the resignation because, I mean, these guys have so much area to expand and also just a better army. But I'm really proud of the southern team. You know, they're built up of, you know, their highest rated person was T1 or 21 for true score. And but yeah, they did quite well, so I'm proud of them. That is game over. Hope you guys did enjoy our 40-player battle, which really took a toll on my computer, so I'm gonna have to give her a rest. But either way, thank you very much for watching. I want to see the stats screen come up. GG, nice, we won. Let's look at, okay, first look at all those players. Look at all these lines. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Can you tell anything about what? Yeah. Units killed does go to Smurf. I don't know what he did here that killed so many. Was it like a nuke or something? Impressive. Oh, that's only 13 units. Oh, because it's Delta stats. All-time stats? It's this man. I don't know who that was. Again, I can't remember. By the way, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our big 40-player game, and I'll see you all later. Adios.